Hello, it's me, Anthony Montenegro, and I'm gonna be unfortunately by myself for this COIL project. There was originally five of us, but over the course of time, people left and other members just weren't communicating. So it ultimately falls down to me to make this video by myself, unfortunately. So I'm gonna start off with the first question now. It says here, what was the most important challenge you could identify while working on this collaborative project? Honestly, it was communicating with partners, and it was also finding time in which everyone was able to get together. Although, realistically, the second part wasn't too hard. It was pretty common in which my group was able to find time to get things done. It's just that when the time came to do it, we wouldn't do it. Usually because something would happen, or more often than not, it's just that the partner didn't show up, even though they would agree to say, hey, yeah, I'm available at this time, and then they just weren't. So, if anything, I'd say it's communication. That was the hardest part about this whole project. So, let's see what are some things the team could improve. Like I said, it's really communication. That was the whole point. That was the hardest problem because honestly, as people, we got along. I got along with all my group mates, my partners. We were all fine. It's just that we couldn't step up to the plate, I guess you could say, when the time came to do things, which is really unfortunate, but that's just how it was. Let's see here. What are some things collectively as a team that you all enjoyed? Honestly, I say it was just talking to one another. In the few times we were able to talk to one another, it wasn't bad. We actually got along perfectly fine. It's not like we hated one another or we held some kind of angst towards each other. Me and my teammates all got along with each other perfectly fine, and we even shared some nice moments. So I think getting to know each other was the most enjoyable aspect of the project. What new things did you learn after interacting with others? It can be related to the class material or a personal experience. This one's a little more harder because, unfortunately, we didn't really interact very much. Um, and again, it doesn't help that I'm by myself, so I have to base this on my own experience. One thing that I did learn that's new. Hmm. Honestly, honestly, I think the only real thing I could think of right now that really, I guess, answers this properly is the fact that based on what my other teammates have told me, the curriculum they learn is different from the ones that we have. They didn't learn the same way we did, and they didn't read the same books that we did, which I thought was pretty interesting. I thought it was cool to hear that the other school had its own mannerism when it came to teaching the subject, which I guess that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. That's not like some crazy idea, but it was interesting to learn how different they were learning the material that I was learning, which I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, that answers the questions. Like I said, unfortunately, it is just me. It is what it is. My group mates weren't bad people. It's just that we never, we weren't able to get it done. Unfortunately. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this very short, brief video.